Wow, hopefully we edit that out because there's 2 children I know for a fact watching this show. Hey, what's our word going to be? Let's say scary movie. You have to come in and go.
The boys are back in town.
Okay.
The boys are back in town.
But you have to sing it.
Yeah, you have to sing The Boys Are Back in Town.
Boys are back in town.
Yeah, let's do it. That's it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. All right. Okay, we're talking bug in, right?
Are we on?
Yo, yeah.
I didn't hear that.
I hope. I like it when D just puts in us like sitting here doing this before,
Yeah,
and then
chit-chatting.
then starts it.
Yeah, we need a solid like intro though. So
Yeah.
go ahead.
Ready? Hold it.
Clap on.
45th Parallel Podcast brought to you by the Clap On, Clap Off,
The clapper.
the Clapper.
The boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town. There is
There we
3 amigos. Count them. 1, 2, 3.
Well, plus don't forget Demetrius.
Cuatro.
It's
Jeez.
okay. I'm used to not being seen.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Let me bring up. He's our D'Artagnan. The 3 Musketeers and D'Artagnan.
Who's D'Artagnan?
There was like a 4th guy in the movie that wanted to be a Musketeer because parents were or dad was or something.
Oh, I didn't know
His
that.
name was D'Artagnan.
D'Artagnan. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta say something real quick before you guys get into the meat of the podcast.
Okay. So
All right,
what do you
let's
got, D?
And who knows? I might just cut this out. But
Oh,
I thought about this earlier today. It's been on my mind all day, and I felt like I might want to say this during the podcast.
Okay.
So people may or may not know, but today, Nicholas Cruz, the gunman at the
Florida. Yeah.
he got sentenced today.
Okay.
And I, like a lot of other people, didn't know what was happening because, I mean, there hasn't been like a lot of coverage on it or whatnot. But it just had me thinking, I have a daughter. I carry. You think about worst case scenarios sometimes with your kids being out sometimes.
Who's Nick Cruz?
He's the shooter.
Marjorie Stoneless Douglas
I'm glad you asked that. I'm sitting thinking we have no idea what we're talking
Marjorie
about.
It didn't
Douglas Stoneman or whatever.
Bro,
high school,
it didn't come
Florida.
out on
Marjorie
Telemundo, so I didn't know.
Stoneman.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. So he was 19 years old and went into the freshman building of Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in 2019.
Yeah, 18 or 19, a couple years ago.
18 or 19.
Yeah.
18 actually, and killed 17 people and wounded 17 others.
Damn.
It was the first.
I do know. Okay.
Yeah.
In Florida.
Right. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I did remember being a mass shooting in Florida.
Yeah, it was the largest where the gunman survived.
The thing I never understand is why did it take 2 years to sentence a guy?
Well, that's the court
you know,
system.
yeah,
for it,
that-
I know,
that's-
but you
plus
obviously killed
COVID,
a
plus
bunch of
COVID
people.
years,
Yeah.
plus COVID years.
Do you really? Is there
But do
really
you-
a case for him not to have been guilty?
No,
No.
but-
Again, he pled it. He did plead guilty for it, but there was he was convicted. Then it
For
was
all the
the
counts and
sentencing
stuff like
for
that,
it.
right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So he was already convicted. Now it was like the sentencing. So my thing was just like, man.
How did he survive the last 2 years without one of the parents coming down and killing him?
No, I mean he's been in very much so solitary confinement.
What? They didn't put him in general public?
No, but I want to say some things that aren't appropriate for this podcast.
Oh, this is the part where he's editing. Okay.
Yeah, but really, that guy.
Yeah.
You know, we should send him some liquid soap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should just put him in general
'Cause
public.
It's like it not only it gives a bad reputation, bad name for people who want to like
Have guns.
have guns and handle them appropriately.
To a community.
It's just like it's hard for me to wrap my head around it as I'm like looking at like some of the details of the case and whatnot, and it's just like, man, like some people that are like really just like not good people walk amongst us, and it's just like,
Yep.
yeah,
We live in a dangerous world.
and do I feel bad? Like, am I? How should I feel for thinking maybe the jury should have voted for the death penalty instead of life in prison? You take both in consideration. He should rot, or he should die, or like you know what I mean.
So I'm a death penalty guy.
Okay.
And this came up in college a lot, right?
Okay.
And I'm a nerd. So I quoted 2 famous people.
Uh-huh.
Bruce Wayne, as Batman, says, if you kill a killer, the same amount of killers exist. Okay.
I've heard that before. Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Frank Castle, a.k.a. the Punisher, says, don't stop with one.
And what John Wick do?
John Wick served justice like Frank Castle.
Yeah.
John Wick and Frank Castle might be the same
John
person.
Wick acted in self-defense in every single killing.
Same with Frank Castle.
I'm gonna have to watch that movie tonight.
Yeah,
I know. I'm just thinking. I guess I know what I'm watching tonight too.
that's a tough thing to weigh, though. Do you want to just have him rot for the rest of his life so he actually does suffer,
Yeah, and I think
or
anybody who thinks
do you
about
just
this
end it
stuff
soon?
thinks that.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing about the civilian prison versus like a military prison. You go to Leavenworth, you're doing hard labor 16 hours a day the rest of your life. The thing I hate about civilian prison is they're going to suffer. Well, not really. He still gets a cot and 3 squares a day. It sucks, but is it really that hard?
Yeah, and that's one thing that I thought about too. Is like they're in prison for life. They will get assimilated, and at one point it'll just be fine. Like they just
It'll
That's
just
his
be,
life.
It's just
That's his
routine.
life,
yeah.
Like-
So it's like at what is the justice being served? If they're just okay, like that's just.
But it's costing us
Yeah.
so much money to run all that too.
true, and that's another part.
So
of it
there's
too.
part of me like,
What if you spent
It's cheaper to
years in
bury 'em.
prison and then got the death penalty?
well,
Ooh,
why don't we
that's
make
tough.
them
That's
swing
tough.
a sledgehammer and break the gravel
tough.
rocks? Old school.
I mean, maybe that too. But it's like
Or stretch
you
them
have
on
a
the table,
prison
right?
sentence, and then like death row already is a prison sentence for a decade until you die, right?
Well, when we use up all their health, when their health is done, then we do the death penalty. Because there's a point in your age where you're going to be in prison and you're not going to do anything because you're like decrepit and you're 70. It's like, why are we paying to have this
Right.
7-year-old in prison?
But
No offense to
and I
anybody
think
70. Sorry, Pops.
it's like so.
He just moved the gun safe today for me.
Looks a lot better than Cam.
Like
Glad it's
these people,
spooky boy season because we're
some
talking about
people are
spooky boy
like-
stuff right now.
some people are straight up just like, not good people.
There's some
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
out there just
And I think
pure wicked.
there are some cases, sometimes people are wrongly convicted, but that's a whole different story. I'm talking about
Yes,
the people that
yeah.
are just
There's-
like the serial killers, like the
And
people.
the
that
one,
just,
what about the one where they let him off for, I think he sexually abused a girl at a high school, and so they just moved the guy to a different high school as his punishment, and then he does it again.
right?
It's like, dude, the dude's a bad dude. Like,
Yeah. And we're talking about people that like that are also maybe like not apologetic about it. They're
no,
not
there's some
remorseful.
guys they kill people and they have to have them so cuffed up in prison because they'll attack the guards.
Yeah.
Let's
and,
just
and for what it's
do-
worth, Nicholas Cruz did attack a guard.
Right.
That little
So-
skinny punk did.
Yeah,
Well, hey,
I mean,
that guard probably
Hey, the
whooped his
guy
ass
at Subway
afterwards.
tried to stand up in jail one day. Jared?
Yeah.
Yeah, in General Public, he decided he was going to see who the big guy on campus was. Didn't work out for him either time.
Well, he wasn't the big guy because he ate a foot long a day and he
got
lost a
bigger
bunch of
after
weight.
that.
he got big in prison, which is weird. But
So, anyways, last thing I want to say about that is like, it just brought up some thoughts, and even I was telling Cam earlier, my daughter's mom.
Russian
was-
roulette?
23 cents a day.
Yeah,
With 5-shot revolver. Just
my daughter's mom was talking to me about like why I carry, and she's like, why do you need to carry XYZ, and I'm just like, I'm not going to be caught in a situation where, like, things can happen right out of my control.
This is actually a good segue right there where you're talking about that.
Yeah,
And I'll bring that up as it. People go, well, why do you carry? I feel like it's no one's responsibility to keep me safe but myself.
yeah.
And it's my responsibility whether I'm going to end up being a victim or not.
Mm-hmm.
that's why I carry this bad boy.
And some people are victims and say that someone else failed them. That's why they became a victim.
Yo,
And
size
I
does
don't
not
think
matter.
that has to do with that. I think you have. I've been a victim of muggings, right? There's sometimes it's just out of your control.
Yeah.
But there's also there's things you can do to make yourself less likely a statistic or a victim.
I would rather be a victim knowing that I at least got off a couple shots than
I want to at least know that I fought back.
yeah,
You didn't go
Then me
down
going,
like a bitch.
Yes, I don't have
I'd
a-
rather do that than to be caught in a mass shooting, being like, "Oh man, I wish I had my gun on me."
The
to protect
one day I
myself."
didn't
So
bring
I got a
it.
Or
question
my
for you,
daughter.
D.
What's up?
What do you think the percentages of this? Shooting 20 rounds and only connecting 4.
That's simple math. I mean,
Just throwing it out there for a friend.
I mean, you connected on 20% of your shot.
That's not 20%. Oh yeah.
That is 20%, right?
I was like, wait.
4 divided by 20, that is 20%.
Like, I thought I could do quick math.
I was like,
but-
whoa, yeah, it is.
He went to bar though, guys. I apologize to everybody.
But I mean,
Part-time.
you know, all jokes aside, if you stop the threat, you stop the threat, right? And hopefully you don't shoot other people.
The other
Well,
16,
that's
the other
to be
16
determined.
were casualties.
That's to be determined.
Yeah, but
Acceptable damage.
That's the thing that I wanted to get off my chest.
Yeah.
School
No,
shooters,
yeah.
no matter who you are, no matter what school shooting it was, I'm not just limiting this to Nicholas Cruz, and I hate to kind of say his name, but it's like any of these people, like
They
honestly,
should just bring back the whole public thing. Public style.
yeah.
You know, they say that there's more violence now and people are being more violent. They used to hang and flog people publicly.
Yeah.
Now people are saying the Warner Brothers cartoons really trained kids into violence. No, I've never dropped an anvil in anybody's head yet to this day. But everybody used to have a town meeting and watch someone get hung.
You know, another thing about it was, you know, you hear about the police like being scared to go in or whatnot. And it's like, I can't be a teacher. I don't think I could be a teacher because if I was a teacher, I would be doing some illegal stuff. I'd be having my
Are we
gun.
editing this part out?
Hey, well,
He's like, I want to do some illegal stuff on
but
school.
no, it's good because I'm not a teacher and I won't be.
What business we trying to open in school?
I'm just saying, like, if I was a teacher, I think I would take the risk
A package
of carrying on me and have it either locked up in my classroom or something like
or
that.
my ankle.
Because, man, I would rather deal with the backlash of pulling that out during the school shooting and taking down the shooter than...
I'm pretty sure that at my school, I could have named you the maybe 2 or 3 teachers that were carrying for sure. Like in hindsight, for sure.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yep. The guard at the door in the 7-story building to get into.
So when I don't know if a lot of people have this experience, but when I was going to college, you'd have your teachers say, I want you guys to do a controversial speech. Everybody starts picking subjects, and I'm like, cool, I want to do it on seatbelts. I shouldn't get a ticket. If I don't want to wear a seatbelt, I shouldn't have to. Should be my right. Right? They're like, well, you're a vet. Can you do something about carrying guns on campuses because they're not safe to carry guns?
And you're like this one?
I know. And all I can think, as I'm saying, I'm like, I got a 38 revolver in my front pocket. I'm not telling you what's in my bag. But they always stuck me with that one, right? And so I had to go interview like the president of the school, the VP and everything at the university, and no one would answer. I said, if there's a public shooting tomorrow and a guy walks on campus, because we're in Portland and guns are legal to walk down the sidewalk with an AR, you're just not supposed to step onto the campus with the gun.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's no laser force field stopping them.
Loaded or not.
Right. And they walk on campus and start shooting. If I shoot the shooter, how much trouble am I in?
None. You just get your license taken away, maybe, right?
No. They're like, they wouldn't tell, because they said I'd be expelled from school.
Oh, maybe that. Okay. I thought you were talking about legally. Like,
Right. Well, I know, but there's no guns on campus. I said, what if, though,
Worst things could happen.
a guy walks on over here and he has a rifle and he's like dumping people in the chow hall, and I'm like, hell no, not today.
yeah.
You know? Pew. You know, one shot, one kill.
Desk
Ready to
pop.
die, but never will.
Right. And so I killed this guy who's already killed 8 students and stopped him from killing 20 more. Are you guys going to expel me and call the cops on me too? I can't answer that question. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, and that also wasn't that the topic of debate at the one who connected on like 8 out of 10 shots and
The one that hit every shot.
The Dickens drill.
yeah.
The Dickens drill, yeah.
Not the 4 out of 20.
But I just thought it was funny that they wanted me to do this controversial speech because I was a vet and they assumed I had guns, which I didn't even want to do that subject.
Yeah.
I get, because every class the teacher's like, oh, why didn't you do one on guns because you're a vet? And I'm like, oh,
Gladly.
right. I'm Irish. When we do one on potatoes too? Like,
Say you're not my mom or you're not my dad. And just,
Yeah.
you can't tell me what to do.
I got to get that audio cam. You know which one?
Uh-oh.
you're not my dad.
No, not that one. The other one.
You're not my real mom. Ow. Ah. Oh, I know which one you're talking about now. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so we have some good philosophical thoughts here to start off the episode with that I really like and appreciate because it's stuff you got to think about as gun owners.
Segueing out of do you want to be a victim or not a victim,
Yes.
caring and not caring, let's talk about bugging in.
Bugging in.
Not bug out, bug in.
Bugging in.
Let's talk about this thing. As an example, I was talking to a young lady in here this week. Young lady, she's probably older than my mom, but she was a sweetheart. And she's like, I'm going to be bugging out to the country out where you live. And I'm like, I don't want to be me, but nobody wants you. but seriously, think about it. Those
Jeremy
guys,
literally said that to her, guys.
and you know what? If she showed up at my house I'd take her in.
Sure.
I'm that guy.
But the people who live in the country don't want people coming out to
they
them.
all moved out there and built their little farm and their little thing for a reason.
That's extra meat in the locker.
Yeah, Bree's a hillbilly for a reason. She lives way out in the country.
We got this redneck.
You guys all live way out in the country.
Yeah.
D and I are the only ones that don't live way out in the country like hillbillies.
But Cam, you're welcome to bug out to my house.
Thanks.
But
Cool.
every movie we've ever seen,
Yeah.
which is, I know movies, I get it.
Yep.
Car turns into a gridlock system. The freeways are clogged. The roads are clogged. Everybody's in a car accident. Everybody, and everybody ends up banding on foot.
Yeah.
Cam, I feel is
That's when you GTA spawn your
fit
helicopter.
enough, and I feel that Demetrius is fit enough to make it to my house.
Let's go, D.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You guys could bug out and make it to my house.
I'll rock there.
But let's talk about the average person.
I need bait. I'll
D,
meet
you meet
guys
up
out
at my place because I'm like halfway to Z's from
Yeah.
you.
You guys camp out for a couple days and rest up.
Yeah.
You guys know with the sign that says the Montevilla boys are coming.
Yep.
there. As Jared takes you guys out with his night vision.
That's true.
And I was.
Jared's type. Jared doesn't watch this, does he? Jared's probably gonna block off
Hey,
Highway
hey,
26 with a roadblock.
Hey, because we know Jared ain't walking to your house.
It's only half a mile.
Wait, no, he can use his magical staff.
His
Gandalf the
Gandalf
wizard.
staff.
If anybody ever wants to come in and
Shall
score
not
points
pass.
with Jared, call him Gandalf.
Yeah.
the wizard.
If you guys want to score points with us and Jared's here, which is only on Saturdays, call him Gandalf, please.
Come in and go. I'm here for Gandalf the Great.
Yes, you'll score major points with us.
Oh yes, you will.
So-
Megan called him that one day, and he hasn't
Yeah.
lived it down yet.
Yeah.
Oh, Megan?
Yeah.
Megan, he called Megan Hobbit, and she
Megan.
goes, "Okay, Gandalf the wizard."
You mean the Megan who used to work here?
Yeah, Megan used to work here. Megan,
Megan.
And he threatened to kick her across the room.
I know.
Megan, who may or may not be in Texas yet.
And then Megan's like, "Can you
Calling
even get
her
your
out?
foot that high?" Dude, they went at it that day. Oh,
Okay, sorry. Bugging in.
so bug out is not always an option.
Yes.
Yeah, what he said. So I was thinking about bugging in.
Yeah. I like it.
If we're here at the gun shop, obviously I'm bugging out of here to get home.
Yep.
Stop by Junior's on the way.
More important places to be than here. Once you grab all the Sutter home that's in the in Modelo, that's in the
Well,
fridge
my
there.
wife expects me to bring the setter home before the
Yep.
ammo, so
Yep. That's her ammo.
yeah. She's like, I'm gonna need that white wine.
I want the peach one.
Phone call she ever makes before the cell towers go down. You better bring the wine.
Between Christina and Pangea, we'll have the Sutter home covered.
Yes.
Hey, can you drop Ashley off on the way home?
Yeah.
yes.
Sweet.
She changed her hair color again.
No, not you. Ashley.
Did you?
Do you like her locks?
So bugging in. So if
Bugging in.
for people that don't know, people know what bugging out is. What is bugging in?
It's the opposite. Instead of out, you're in.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a belly button, outie and innie.
Outie and innie. Yep.
Yeah. And I think that some people are equipped to bug in, and some people think they're equipped to bug
I
in.
think they are. Yep.
Hopefully your neighbor is a lot better stockpiler and is a lot weaker than you.
Yep.
I will say at Winco one time, I was at a manager's meeting, some corporate people, and they were all bragging about how much food they had stocked up. And they asked me, I said, I don't have any, but I got a lot of ammo.
Did you get their addresses? First houses we
I did.
Sweet.
I actually scored no points that day. He's like, you can't eat ammo. No, but I can shoot you and take your food. The look across that board was amazing. The one guy who was the highest ranking guy in the room, he kind of had a half chuckle, but all the managers that were over the state gave me the dirtiest look. I'm like, it's true. You think my kids are
sorry.
going? You think my kids are going hungry? No,
Think again.
because I got
Camo.
bullets.
Camo, because there ain't nobody to make him his little his bagel in the morning.
Oh, what would you do?
No cream cheese.
I'd be a sad boy.
I mean, like, would you knock over a bagel cart first?
Hell yeah, Puddletown Bagels right by me, baby. It's a food cart.
Just going in there, and hooking it up to my truck, and bringing it with me,
Yep. Yep.
plugging out with my trailer.
So bugging in is, like you said, it's the opposite. It's there's not always the option to go run to the country or to some secret location or fortified location. So
Area 51.
it's not Area 51, not Fort Knox,
Mount Rushmore.
So it's one of those things where like people should honestly, you almost don't even have to have like some sort of bug in plan. You just almost have to be like prepared at home with things too.
That's what I want to be like. What do you have around your house?
For example, I do this, and I'm not any kind of prepper or anything really, but I have a good amount of freeze-dried meals and a good amount of water stashed to the side in little, it doesn't go bad in the packaging it's in, but it's emergency water and emergency meals.
we have
And we all know you don't lock your door, so that ain't going to last. Oh, clap on, clap off.
There's a reason I have this.
This
here.
announcement was brought to you by Clap On.
Because I don't have to
There's a
lock my
button.
doors. I don't have to lock my doors when this is behind it.
Then why do you lock your bedroom door?
There's something bigger behind it.
Sasquatch. Yeah, bugging in. And we have water in 5-gallon jugs full in the thing, you know?
Yeah.
And people don't think about simple things as like, oh, water, we live in Northwest. You ever flushed the toilet with a turd dry docked in it? Right? You got to put some water in there too. Because people don't think about that. So
Why don't you just save that water and just go outside and dig a hole?
True, but you know that my kids would all poop in there first before they actually thought about that. Before I come in and go, you know, the power's out and the toilet doesn't work.
Just take the toilet outside. And
Well, it's a thing.
And dig a big hole.
So
Probably what we do,
it's a thing
but-
with bugging in though too is exactly what you said. You just said if the power's out too. It's just a thing like in the wintertime you want to be prepared with they say
Snowstorm.
candles and flashlights and
Candles.
just things like
Pumpkin
that.
spice. You need to stock up pumpkin spice candles for bucket.
Bree is nodding in approval with the pumpkin spice candles behind
She's
the
like,
camera.
that's all I have stockpiled in my house.
But it's just a thing about being prepared at home, having even in the wintertime, if it's going to be dead cold and ice or snowstorm like we have, well, mainly ice storms here, the power goes out and you don't have heat in your house for 1 or 2 days.
dude, I'm
You
not
have
playing
enough,
in that.
If you have enough blankets.
I'm the guy you see on the quad passing everybody on the street. I'm 26.
I mean, I'm out playing it too, but you know what I mean? If there's a real emergency, do you need a backup generator? Some people are doing that in their houses now. Food supply that doesn't go bad, a water supply, like I said, medical supplies.
Well, I feel like food,
Medical
water,
supplies.
and medical. Boom. Everybody's first top 3, right? If I
Yeah.
said go, you're bugging in. What 3 things you need? Medical, food, and water.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things that people don't think about. And this is when I was reading articles this a couple years ago. How many sheets of plywood do you have at your house?
0 for me, 0.
They were saying sheets of plywood and 2x4s in your garage so you can board up your windows.
Mm-hmm.
Because one thing is if your house gets a roaring fire inside and you got your lantern and you're all prepped and none of your neighbors are, they're all going to be like,
Looking in your windows, trying to get in maybe.
they're gonna, or they're like, hey, let's hit that place. He got stuff.
Yep. Yeah.
And so a lot of times, and just stray people just keeping everything out. I was just surprised, especially the bottom floor of your house.
Yeah.
You should have a piece of plywood for every window. And I was like, that's actually not
a really good idea. Yeah.
That's not the worst.
That's why I've been studying The Purge.
Yeah.
I got my group of top 5 that'll be rolling with me.
Okay.
You know what's funny about movies like Walking Dead, The Purge, Zombie Apocalypse? That one where New York gets snow and it's like 45 feet?
Oh yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Day after tomorrow.
But
after
there are
tomorrow.
a lot of people who go into making those movies who methodically think out some of that stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it's not like, hey, let's make a movie and then this happens. Like they think, okay, what would really happen? The cars with the grids shut down.
Yeah.
Cars abandoned everywhere.
Well, and there's also you can read articles about it. Like I've read stuff about it before, where it's like, how prepared also do you want to be? Because usually when there's a power outage or there's some kind of major weather thing, it's usually like, even down in Florida, as tough as they have had it recently, it's not like they had to be prepared for a month worth of food at home.
It wasn't that bad.
It's like
I was there.
2 days, 3 days, a week, 2 weeks max,
And
maybe.
that is
Because
a good
something would,
scenario.
because you got to think something has to go. It has to be a world-ending scenario for you to need like a month's worth of food.
yeah, toilet paper was out. Look how that went.
Well, that too. But you know what I mean? Like,
People were trying to return their pallets of toilet paper afterwards.
there has to be a catastrophic failure of everything around you that you know of to have to survive for longer than like a week or 2.
Think of a war-torn country
On your
though.
own.
If war broke out on your own soil, though,
Yeah.
you could go a lot longer than a couple days.
True.
Well, look
true,
at Ukraine.
True.
Just with
Yeah.
all the chaos
That's
going on.
true.
Right, that's what
Yep,
I'm saying. That
yep,
shuts
yep.
down supply chains instantaneously.
Yep.
The bridges and all that.
Maybe the power's
Yeah.
on, but there's nothing in the shelves.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Yeah, that's
and
true.
gas is $29 a gallon,
Yeah.
and milk is $49.
Yeah.
Venezuela.
Yeah.
That happened a couple years ago in
Venezuela's
Venezuela.
crazy. Yeah.
$40-something for milk.
Yeah, Venezuela had
Venezuela,
insane inflation.
They had 1,000% overnight.
I would have just borrowed someone's cow.
Yeah, Maduro is.
I'm not
Have you
returning
seen Venezuela?
Maduro has really screwed those dudes over. down
Every
there.
guerrilla came to town and showed up and took everything.
Yeah.
Guerrillas and warfighters.
So we're talking about the food and water and all that stuff is cool and
first
everything.
aid.
But in first aid, but we are a gun shop too, so we should probably get to some of the gun things you would think
And we
of.
got backpacks with survival
Right
gear.
Backpacks and
before
survival
we
gear.
get to that, I want to bring up one really important thing.
Okay.
Here's a big one that people don't think about, and it's going to be sanitation.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean sanitation as far as I got to poop. That also,
Yeah.
if you in more drastic than 72 hours, dishes, clothes, food scraps, and the facilities, those are all things that people don't think about, but those are all things that are going to lead to the traction of bugs, mice, and rodents, and viruses and infections and different things like that. A lot of people don't think about
the grossness.
that. If you wear the same thing, which I've
Yeah.
been to the field, and you wear the same thing over and over again, it causes your body to get sores. Open sores cause flesh, and you get MRSA and staph. If you are taking all your food scraps, because there's going to be no garbage service, right?
Yeah.
And so if you don't have a plan for getting rid of stuff or doing stuff, I just noticed that's what affects a lot of third world countries a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Is there is no...
Yeah, humans are kind of gross, huh?
Well, monkeys throw it. We're not poop throwing, so we're slightly better. But
Well, yeah,
I said slightly. There's some people in our parking lot probably out here that probably do that. But
that's true. Poop slangers.
unfortunately, I can think of a couple that come out there like, they look at that guy that would just do some math and sling some poop.
Just a real turd thrower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to bring that up because I think that's something that people overlook drastically. Life straws are inside.
Ooh, life straws
The
are good.
water filters, so
Yeah.
you can drink water all the time. Demetrius is familiar with life straws. And
Actually, I have a couple of those actually.
see,
Yeah, they're good to
I
have.
wasn't lying.
I haven't tried them, but I know they work well.
Yeah.
They were like, they got the invention of the year a couple years ago.
Oh, they
It
did?
does not
Yeah.
surprise me in the slightest.
No, I was
bit.
like, I think he should get a Nobel Prize for that.
Yeah.
Think about how many places in the world don't have good drinking water.
Yeah.
And then
Portland,
you,
Like Flint, Michigan.
The
I wasn't gonna name all the areas right here in the United States.
the Willamette River.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You
What's wrong
wanna
with the Willamette?
If you have,
nasty.
if you get to the point where you have to drink out of the Willamette River, like I don't know, I think I'd rather die.
I have
Yeah,
4 life
for real.
straws connected together on that one. I'm like, we got to take some precautions here.
First one's gone.
Yeah. I take this, I pump through 4 life straws, and then I boil it.
I was going to say I was
take
going to
the wheel.
boil it first and then life straw.
There we
through 4
go.
life
Okay, we can do
straws.
it that way too.
Yeah.
You know the Simpsons? The fish with 3 eyes? And
Yes.
the thing?
Yeah.
Every time I see that fish, I'm like, that's the Willamette River.
That's the Willamette River fish right there.
Speaking of The Simpsons, did you know that the streets downtown are named after The Simpsons?
Downtown where?
Yeah.
Portland, like
Or vice versa.
Wasn't
The
it-
Simpsons.
Pearl District. Like
The Simpsons are
There
named
is?
after the Portland streets.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, the
No.
streets have been there a lot longer than the
Yeah,
Simpsons.
because Matt Groening is from Portland.
Springfield, Oregon.
Okay.
Yeah, or he's from Oregon.
Cool.
Yeah.
Springfield, Oregon is
Yeah.
actually Springfield and Simpsons, plus a nuclear plant in the Simpsons.
Awesome. I learned something today.
Yeah, Matt Groening
And
is from.
Bart
So he's a
Simpson
Portland
is
guy. I think
actually
he
a
went to
girl.
Franklin High School or something like
Uh-huh.
that. Yeah, somewhere in Portland.
Did he play in a rock band too?
If hopefully not. If you guys know
No.
where Matt Groening went to high school, the creator of The Simpsons, please leave it in the comments, at least on YouTube and Facebook.
What if we ask Jamie?
Jamie?
Hey, Demetrius, can you look
I
that
thought
up?
about looking
Yodi.
it up. but,
Jamie, yeah, why
Let's
don't
do it,
you?
buddy. Look it up.
Well, now it's not going to be good fan
like,
interaction.
I won't.
Just whisper it.
Yeah, I'll cut it out.
Okay,
He went to Reynolds High School.
What's his name?
Matt, and then
Probably.
it's like GROENING or something like that.
I remember
yeah.
seeing that name.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so we're bugging in. We got our sanitation cleared out. We got our drinking straws. We know how to build a fire. We got food. We
Yep.
got water. We've fortified. We put plywood around our windows and some studs on a button thing. We cut holes in our roof and made. Okay, maybe we didn't do that.
Okay, no,
I was gonna make
because that's how
shoot
the
that
I Am
point.
Legend zombies get in.
He went to Lincoln.
Lincoln High
Yeah,
School.
right by the stadium.
Yeah, right down by the soccer park, old
Interesting.
baseball park.
Yeah.
It was better when it was baseball.
Not to interrupt. But,
Psych.
yep. Sorry. Redo that whole thing. I said I wasn't gonna.
Soccer brought in more money.
Soccer's stupid.
Soccer's
for this
universal
coming for the
language
person
of
that can't
love.
kick.
He said
I've enjoyed every soccer game I've been to.
He said soccer brings in more money.
Doesn't do leg day.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, Major
soccer-
League Soccer, which is actually minor league soccer, brings in more money than baseball.
Ooh,
Look at Portland.
It brings in more money than baseball. and
Look at the
football
alcohol they sell.
combined.
Most of my cousins are there, but hey,
FIFA brings more money in than anything.
Major League Baseball is. I'm sorry. Major League Soccer is the soccer that's like not in the U.S.
I know, that's why I called it minor league
Yeah.
soccer.
All right, so
Sorry, anyway.
bugging in. I know we're going to talk about guns because we're a gun shop and
Yes.
we love guns. You know what's funny is I never thought I'd own a gun shop. Here I am.
Yeah. So if you were to be bugging in, what are you guys' we got some stuff up here. What are you guys' choices?
Well,
Who wants
the
to bring?
funny thing about bugging in also
two
is
choices. You get two choices.
is if you bug in, your entire arsenal's at your house.
That is true.
Because you're not going to carry thousands of rounds and hundreds of guns.
Unless you got somewhere else to go to and you hid guns there.
In barrels.
Just in case.
From bug in to bug in?
From bug in to
No,
bug in.
we're saying bug in like you're in your casa.
Yeah, I know.
Home.
Mikasa?
Yeah.
So what guns are you guys choosing?
Dude, I am pistol whipping everybody with my medieval meat tenderizer on my magazine.
That is pretty cool.
I showed it to my kids the other day, and they're like, Dad, you going to hit something with that? I said, I hope so. Lord willing.
That's made for the sole purpose of overkill.
No,
Yes.
This is me literally telling a cop, he ran up behind me, he tripped and fell and hit the back of my mag. Why is there 3 marks in his head? He fell 3 times. The guy is weird.
So you're using your meat tenderizer SIG here?
Yeah,
That's what you're gonna use?
I'm thinking about it. At some point, I'm going to run out of ammo.
Yeah.
I have a backup plan.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I'm going to send the 4 kids out there, and they'll be hungry at that point. So
Yeah.
it's like ravenous
Yeah.
dogs. Well,
And then you can go catch rabbits.
Scarlett
and-
says they're a wolf pack.
Oh,
You tell the kids they're a wolf pack, and they'll all start howling.
I'm a one man wolf pack.
Yeah, they haven't seen that yet, that
Yeah,
movie yet.
yeah.
So they're a
Probably-
4-person
probably
wolf
for the
pack.
better.
And she's going to be a werewolf for Halloween.
Oh,
She already got her costume.
We got the hands for her right there.
Oh, yeah. That actually matches her werewolf
Yeah.
costume.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Junior,
all
what
right.
are you using for bug-in?
You start us off there.
That was just one gun?
Senor Casa.
Yeah.
So if I was stuck in my house.
I think I just said senior house.
Yeah, I said senior house.
Senior Casa.
And if I was stuck in my house, and I
Mr.
had
House.
2 guns, right?
Yep.
I would go with the Glock, the 19X.
Okay.
It's what I have at home.
Okay.
Just because it's your overall premier gun.
Yep. The most premier gun
Don't
ever.
choke, guys.
Glock perfection.
But
It's
as far
funny
as
coming from you.
Oh, Bree's giving us a dirty look.
But as far as
she's got a Glock,
functionality,
too.
I mean, it's everybody. It's just straightforward. Not a lot can go wrong. And you have high capacity, so it's a real good all around. 9mm is a real good thing. And my second option would be
Uh-oh. What does he got here?
side by side.
Oh, a little side-by-side? You
It's easy. Yep.
trying to blow people's lungs entirely out of their body?
Reason being is most likely in our homes, right? We're not worried about the distance. All close, up close and personal. So I figure if I can't hit them with one barrel, maybe the second one. And a shotgun from the hip is pretty devastating. I mean, especially at close quarters. And it's going to be a surprise. What if someone's, coming through, or you get startled and someone's already in your house, so you have little time to react.
And you don't want to just start opening fire in your house because you might have other people in the house that you do like.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I mean, that's my 2 options.
I like the Coach gun right there. That's cool. What is that? Who makes that? CZ?
CZ.
CZ. That's a beautiful gun.
I'm going to have a CZ during my bug in.
That's a beautiful gun. Yeah. You only got one gun? Z?
No.
My first option would have been a belt fed, but
Yeah. Well, I guess mine is kind of similar to your guys's. I would just use my PDP that I carry here in the shop because it is my bedroom gun as well. I just keep it.
what is it?
The Walter PDP.
Hey,
They
just-
still make that?
Did you see that Walter we sent you a picture of today?
You sent me a picture? No.
Oh, did we not send the picture?
Wasn't the group chat?
Oh, I sent it to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
The guy wanted to fix this.
So there is
Oh,
a
yeah,
there is a
the
round in the chamber
takedown.
right here. I'm not going to desk pop it this time. Look at Bree. Look at Bree
Bree's
backing
like,
up.
I've been here for this program.
But it's my bedroom gun. I keep it in dresser drawer. I've got the flashlight on it, so it's my home defense gun.
Hey, mine's bigger than yours.
How come me and Junior both unloaded our guns?
I know.
Because mine's still on my hip.
Oh, you scared?
So that's my if people get in the house gun. This is my which has happened. This is my.
How'd that work out for you when your intruder was in your house?
I saw his wiener, and I had to listen to court dates for the next year of my life. Yeah. My second choice is if people are trying to get in the door, I'm just going to shoot them through the door with the AR-10. Guys, I love the AR-10. I'm
Is
a
that
big
your
AR-10.
AR-10?
This is a SIG M400 AR-10.
That's what I was just thinking.
I like the AR-10s, and this is like, if I got a solid core door in my house, if you're trying to get through it, I'm just going to make holes in it for you, and then you're going to be across the street.
Dude, you know how long it's going to take him to get through a solid corridor? Come on.
This? Yeah, like a split second.
Overkill.
Yep, nope, they're going to be out in the middle of the street because they're going to have flown that far from my front door to the middle of the street, and if, they try to
Whoa, calm down there. You watch too much movies.
and if they try... Shh.
John Wick.
And if they try to ram a
Versus
car, if they try to ram a
corridor.
car through my front door, I'm just going to put several of these through their engine and shut the damn car down.
Not a 50 cal to 308.
Should have brought my number
The
2
308
pencil.
will do good damage if I put 10 of them in there.
Not Muck Cummins diesel.
And then when they get out of the
Bulletproof.
car and try to run away because their car's dead, I'm going to shoot them in the back with this AR-10 because they try to get in my house during a bug-in time. And sorry, I need meat.
Oh, shit.
You have to leave that in there. Oh, we just went cannibal on this. I'm going to get me some protein.
No, it is not. Sort of, but not.
Well, hand me that one.
This is your bug-in gun is right here,
Yeah,
huh?
my bug-in gun is actually up for raffle. We are trying to sell this gun for $10 raffle tickets. It was going to be my bug-in gun.
But an AR-15 is a good way to go, too.
I wanted to do it stylish, but we decided to raffle this gun off and donate all the money to...
Breast Friends of Oregon. Now, before you guys snicker, Hunter, Duke... I know you guys are snickering.
Boobies.
Yeah, boobies. We are raffling October, as we said last week or the week before. I forget. Is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Last episode, we promised this, and here we are.
A lot of people have been affected by the disease, including myself. D's doing his own project for it. This is our project for it, guys. We're raffling this off for $10 a ticket. Get as many tickets as you want. All the proceeds are going to Breast Friends of Oregon, which is an organization based on the west side over in Tualatin or Tigard, somewhere out there, that they provide free mammograms and just testing for women, and men can get breast cancer too, but mainly women. And it's an awesome organization that provides screenings and therapies and just support for these women that are affected by it, as my mom was when I was younger. And like I said, everybody kind of knows somebody. And so Breast Friends of Oregon is a great organization that I've worked with before, and we're raffling off. All the proceeds are going to them for this gun, and then you get the gun. So come in and spend as many tickets as you want, because even if you don't win the gun, it's going to an awesome cause rather than just like kind of one of our normal raffles too.
And this is a limited edition pink kit that we got at SHOT Show.
Yes.
It's not, I can't call Timber Creek up and get another one.
Yep. So it's all Aero Precision and Timber Creek, guys. It's it's got the Hogue stock on it too. It's comfy.
Aero Precision,
yep.
Hogue, Timber Creek, Ballistic Advantage.
Yep.
Spare no expense.
Yeah. Yep.
Speaking of breast cancer,
yes,
today actually happens to be Metastatic Breast Cancer Awareness Day.
Really?
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know what metastatic breast cancer is, any metastatic cancer...
That's a big word. I was hoping you'd explain it.
Yeah, so metastasis is when the cancer spreads to different parts of the body.
Yeah. Oh, did you ever tell you my mom had cancer?
No.
If you when she's in here, look at her arm. It was right here.
Yeah.
But it was this one kind, like survival rates zilch. It went up in all these glands.
Yeah,
we were camping, and it literally went over like a 3-day period, so she left early.
Wow.
And basically, when she went in to find out, they pretty much cleared the books and put her straight in.
Well, a lot of the metastatic stuff, I do know.
That's what made me think when you said spread, is it went here.
It spreads quick, too.
Yeah.
It goes quick, which is the case with my mom, what happened. And it's funny, D, I'm sure my phone overheard us talking about this last week, but one of my Google cards came up this week when I was getting on Google, and the cards are like the headlines. And I think it was Cambridge University is on the verge of discovering why cancers can be metastatic and they spread so quickly. They found like what's the word I'm looking for? They found the thing that kicks it into gear to make it metastatic.
Really?
Yeah, or they're on the verge of discovering why that is. So they're hoping that if they discover that and they could shut that down with certain cancers, that they can stop the spread of them so quick and just treat that form or that location of cancer before it spreads, and thus probably saving a lot of lives with it too.
That's good.
Yeah.
I know you guys don't know my one brother-in-law doesn't really come in here, but his first wife had bad back pain and found out she had cancer in her back. Mm-hmm. It was in 8 different things within like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We lost her at 23.
Oof.
Yeah. It ended up being like pancreas, back, spine, hip, all the female stuff, and a couple other things. Like it went from back pain to 6 weeks later, that was it.
And that is metastasized cancer. And it's good that Cambridge is doing that because of... And this is something that I actually posted like on like a story today. It's like out of all the funding, the millions of dollars that is donated to breast cancer research, only 2 to 5% estimated like goes towards metastatic research.
I was just going to ask that question. And that's the issue with a lot of foundations I have. And that's why I'm like, who do I donate to and who do I not?
Yeah.
Is foundations is the most legal tax shelter out there. You donate
Next to religion.
Mm-hmm.
That's another topic.
Churches. Another deep topic.
I know,
right there.
but I'm like, so you have like people are like, oh, the Gates Foundation, the Clinton Foundation, or some other foundations like that. $100 million, only like $5 million of it actually has to be used on what the foundation stands for.
Yeah,
like 90% of
unfortunately.
it can be for admin. And so a lot of people just dump all their money into it.
Well, Wounded Warriors was like that, unfortunately. And the Komen, unfortunately, the Susan G. Komen Foundation, which was is a cancer foundation, I don't know all the details. And I know they have a lot of good stuff going. They raise a lot of awareness and stuff too, but they kind of had something like that too, which is unfortunate. So that's my problem with a lot of veteran programs is I love when you're buying school supplies for your kids and you're like, would you like to donate to some veterans? Nah. I just got 4 kids' school supplies. I'm feeling pretty solid right now. Jeez.
You know what I'm saying, though? Like, I love when they're hitting me up. Well, don't you want to help people in the military? I am in the military. And exactly how much I get per month. It's not very much.
Yeah. Well, so anyway, guys, we do have this Timber Creek and Arrow Precision raffle up. Please come in because, like I said, if you don't win the raffle and you don't get the gun, that's always an upside and a fun thing, but it's going to a good cause because it's going to provide a lot of free screenings for women here in the Portland area and just a lot of therapies and, the process that people and families have to go through after the discovery of cancer and what all that entails, So,
do we want to say anything else on bug-in?
I mean, we kind of just, I don't know.
We hit it on a real light.
We hit on it light, but...
And that's okay. We can go in depth on that.
We've done bug out, and so bug in being the opposite is kind of...
And for what it's worth,
the
bug out episode that you did do is like that was the first one. So
right. And I think we'll do
Why don't
more.
we link the bug out episode in this too?
I think we'll
put the picture-in-picture thing.
Yeah.
If you know how to do that.
I think we'll recycle back to bug-in.
Okay.
I just want to throw out announcements real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah.
I think that
besides this,
we'll revisit bug-in. We'll listen to what people have to say about it or hypotheticals, or people come in and be like, hey, man, do you know what I do? Give us, some tidbits, some advice. You're like, hey, I also do this, or this is something people haven't thought about is I stockpile this because, issues.
Yeah.
We've talked about optics on bugging in and bugging out, like battery-wise, and we've talked about things that people don't think about you needing that you might actually need more of or whatever, like plywood. Most people don't think about that one.
And bagels.
Yeah.
You're laughing at me. And bagels.
No, I'll say it later.
And I know that
will you?
Cam won't bring it up right now, but I know he has at least a drum at his house of mustache wax, just in case bugging out, bugging in supply chains fail.
Yeah, bro. I'm not going to go into a bee's hive and get the wax myself.
Well, you notice what's funny about this?
What?
Is I keep on telling my wife I want to do laser hair removal on my face so that it grows in lightning bolts. So I can be the one guy walking around the apocalypse that just has lightning bolts growing in on the side of his face.
Hell
and everybody's like, the whole world is on the fritz of ending, and you have perfectly facial hair. Yes, I do.
That's good. I like that.
I like that. I as soon as I get some money, as soon as Junior starts paying me, I'm getting lightning bolts laser in the side of my head.
Fair enough.
Looks like Cam got a new hat. Did you get tired of that old?
You got a Boston hat.
Yeah.
Well, this is my new socks hat right here, and then I got another new game day hat, which is the same one I've always worn. Just I needed a new one. It was my old one was getting a little raggedy and stuff.
All right, so you know what I want to talk about more important than some stupid sport where you hit a ball and run 3 circles.
We like soccer. No one ever scores, and the game's ending ties.
Then we made a version called softball for girls.
And we
because they can't hit little balls.
And we get our toes stepped on and roll around and have to get carried off on a stretcher.
Turf toes, no joke. Oh, I tried. I want to bring up that we also have the Hocus Pocus raffle for fun.
The Hocus Pocus raffle, the Halloween raffle. Bree
dressed up and is looking excellent and exquisite tonight. So
Bree's looking real metal. She's wearing all black.
I know. I finally her depression and gothness is coming out in her wardrobe.
I think she's trying to impress us because we didn't know who Loretta Lynn was last week.
Where's the rest of it?
We're still waiting on parts. The Hocus Pocus gun again, guys. The Halloween raffle. $10. That's just the fun one.
It's going to be a full gun.
It's going to be full gun.
Is it this
wanted
one?
to get some purple.
Nope, this one.
Ooh,
There you go.
spooky boy.
Now I just want to do like my zombie apocalypse or a Twilight. We need to do a Twilight Zone one. Oh, also, I don't know how we're going to do this, but
Listen up, guys.
we canceled the tailgate.
Canceled.
When I say canceled,
Bree's
is
booing
she
us.
actually allowed to make noise?
Yeah. She's allowed.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
So here's why.
it's
Because
better than Megan not wanting to be on camera. So
I guess Bree doesn't care about people's health, but several of the people who most want to do the tailgating party are all having bad problems and health problems, and I just thought it wasn't fair to try to push it right now, especially when we're trying to raise money for breast awareness. I got Operation Christmas something over here. Where we're making shoe boxes for kids to ship out all over the world, or taking volunteers on small stuffed animals, toys, crayons, color books.
yes.
Fill a shoebox up. We'll wrap it up. We're gonna ship it to kids all over. It's called Operation something. I
Is
just
it really
blinked
called
on it.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My kids volunteer every year putting the boxes together. So I made a big thing. We've been collecting stuff all week. I really want to get a lot of stuff collected because they have to have it done by like November 12th. That way we can get everything boxed up and shipped out all over the world to kids who don't get anything.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That'd be nice. Nice little gift.
We should give them some ammo.
Blood drive. We're still doing the blood drive though.
Blood drive is pretty much confirmation today for December 12th. Just keep posted. It's going to be December 12th though for sure today. I got the blood drive van on lockdown. So I wanted to bring that up. And then I don't know how to do this. We got some turkey stuff coming in Thanksgiving, much
Yeah,
stuff like that. But
shoot.
I really want to push the Operation Shoebox tonight, and I really want to push these two raffles. Raffle for fun, but this is actually a really good cause. And the longer I think about it, the more people I know that have been affected by this.
Yep.
And
I might just, you know what? I'm thinking right now, I'm going to donate probably a couple raffle tickets, and I just won't. I won't put my name in them. I just
I
want
thought
to
you were donate your paycheck.
donate a little money.
I know I thought you were going to donate your paycheck.
If I donate my paycheck, I better win the thing. That's a bunch of raffle tickets.
It's a good cause, bro.
Yeah. Okay. I'll put Bree's name. I'll enter a couple for
Does
Bree.
Bree even have a gun?
Yeah. Bree doesn't even own a gun.
I know. She doesn't own a pink gun.
which way the bullets go in.
Oh, I saw her one day trying to put them down the barrel. I'm like, what is she doing?
It's like that. It's like that one lady that came in that said, "Remember, she grabbed the gun and she's like, what was she doing?"
Oh, man.
She said like this. She was like, "Whoa, I aim it like this."
She like literally put it like up in her forehead like... Oh, and she said some really weird stuff I won't repeat on the air.
Yeah, that's a good
so
idea.
I don't know how we do this, D. You're going to have to help me with this. We have ammo sold by the pound now.
Oh, yes.
We have like big cereal bulk food dispensers from Winco.
Bulk food.
And you come in, pull the handle, and fill up Ziploc bags. We got a scale. We've been selling 9mm, and we've been selling 45s and 5.56 all week by the pound.
Yep.
And people are loving it. It's awesome.
Yep.
It's working a lot cooler than I was hoping. So that's good.
And you were hoping, weren't you? You were hoping it not to be cool?
No, I was hoping that I didn't fail miserably. Like I just spent all this money on these dispensers and the ammo's just jammed in it.
We should find out where to get custom bags so we can do like AFT, like candy ones. It'd be funny.
Pope today, some guy's got the bulk, and he turned to me and he goes, "Our gimmick is working perfectly," with a big smile on his face.
Our gimmick is awesome. It's not a gimmick.
It's not a gimmick. It's actually cheaper than buying just a bunch of boxes.
It's about the same.
No, it's a little cheaper.
Well,
I did the math
I
on
threw a couple rounds in to make everybody happy.
I don't, I know you're an accountant, but I don't know is your math on all the way?
Yeah, that's how I know when to fire bookkeepers.
Oh, yeah. Maybe edit that one out. I'm leaving the scene for that one.
Where are you going there?
I'm leaving the scene for that one.
Does she watch the podcast?
Well, she does now.
I don't know how to get the camera over to the bulk food bins.
It's okay.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You can do that?
D's got it. D's got
He
it.
knows how to do
He's
it.
got it, yeah.
D rolls with Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Bum, 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 bum,
So we had to listen to Bone Thugs and Harmony today. We're like, D's coming in today. I don't know why. And then everybody started playing Bone Thugs and Harmony afterwards. Sorry, D.
Well,
You made us think of that, and we segued.
next time they
Hard.
come to Portland, I'll see if they can come out here.
That'd be dope.
Ooh.
Oh, don't
Bone
even.
Thugs
oh,
in
man.
the gunshot.
Oh,
You
Lord.
should.
I doubt
East
it,
1990
but
time
we'll see.
eternal.
Oh, come on, D. I have faith
They
in
can
you.
just come to
No,
Portland
it's
now.
not about me. It's about them and the tour manager.
Just find out what
Yeah,
limo.
there's
We'll
no-
take care of the
Hey,
tour
You
manager.
just find out what they need. We'll make it happen in the shop.
They,
Right.
Need some drop guns. Let us know.
You want some gold AKs?
hey, that would be kind of tight.
I know.
So crazy.
Ben Cam can meet a real rock star.
So crazy, Bone. Oh, I know a lot of real rock stars. I don't need to meet them. Yeah.
I
do I.
met
All right.
Billy Cyrus, and I met Britney Spears, and I met Nancy Sinatra.
Nancy Sinatra.
Who's that?
I was listening to her this morning for a second on the way to school.
Okay.
You know what
All
song my
right.
kids?
All right.
Do you know what song my kids like the most right now? Though I don't know why. Air Force Ones,
The shoes or the song?
the song and the shoes.
Oh,
I get in the car and they're like all the way in the fourth row. Duke's like,
Junior's wearing some forces right now.
play the Air Force One song. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, Dad, play the Air Force One
Are we
song.
talking about the soundtrack to the Harrison Ford movie, or are we talking about Nelly?
Nelly.
Okay, or is that the Saint Lunatics? Was that Nelly or the Lunatics?
It was Nelly.
Yes.
It was. It was one of them.
No, like that. Nelly
They were all
is,
in there.
Nelly is part
Yeah,
of
I
the Saint
know.
Lunatic.
No, but I know. But was it technically a Lunatic song
It
or
was Nelly, Murphy Lee.
It says
So it was basically
Ali
the,
Nelly.
It was the Lunatics. Yeah, Ali
featuring
G.
Murphy Lee and all them. Yeah, I think it says Nelly then featuring. But that's how they
It
brought
was
up.
it was Murphy Lee, Nelly, Ali G.
Ali Jip or something like that.
No, Ali G and who was the fourth one of the Lunatics?
There is, and I can't think of who it is either. I can picture him though.
Hold on.
I'm really
D,
ashamed of
can
myself.
you look that up for us?
I'm really ashamed of myself because I love the Saint Lunatics.
So we covered our
Yeah.
very, very important raffle, our fun raffle.
Thanks to everybody with the gifts also.
So it's by Nelly. It's
That was funny.
featuring
Ginger did just come in, checked out his office.
Thanks, fellas.
Kaiwan.
Taiwan.
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 Ali
Taiwan?
and Murphy Lee.
Taiwan's a country.
Yeah.
I thought so. Ali G is actually Sacha Baron Cohen.
Oh.
I'm thinking of Jip. I think, but yeah. Anyways,
I think. Well, I thought one of the Lunatics guys named Ali though. Not
Dude.
Ali G, but Ali.
Junior, how
Maybe.
come we don't have custom Air Force
Gotta be
Ones?
something.
I know.
I wish we knew a shoe guy.
Deke, come on.
They just
Wow,
need
this
my
has
name
been
on Twitter.
A bugging episode.
Bugging
A
episode.
lot of announcements.
All right, guys.
All three of us together.
And there's three of
The
us
boys
here.
are back in town.
Come in.
The boys are back in town.
Come in and
Could
sing.
you say it louder?
You gotta
I didn't
sing
hear ya.
it.
The boys are back in town.
Yes.
All that.
What?
Whoa, she just
Whoa.
criticized your entire genre.
Hold on. Let me
I'm
turn on his auto
sorry
tune.
that she wants a banjo played with
Bree listens to
everything.
hillbilly music and she's
I know.
criticizing my genre.
She prefers guys
Wow.
with not all their teeth and a banjo.
Yeah,
Yep.
the banjo. Hey, what's that little metal one that they put? That's a
The
little.
mouth harp.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. Yep.
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 She
that
also
one.
likes she also likes spoons.
Yep. A washboard. Bree plays a washboard.
She listens to that gear with the seagulls, I bet.
The who? The what?
The only reason I know this country like group Seagulls is because they did like rock covers,
Oh.
but with their banjos and harmonicas. They did some Metallica
okay.
songs.
Oh, I know who that is. I've seen
Yeah.
one on
The
YouTube,
camera's
yeah.
about to die.
Yeah, that's where I saw it
We're
at.
about to die.
We're about to
we gotta
die.
go.
Camera.
Time to wrap it up.
All right,
All right.
tell us what's up.
Disney princess.
Keep us in line, D. What are we doing?
Well, we haven't been together in a while. So
Yeah,
it's like,
the boys are
and we have a lot of things going on in the
back.
shop.
in town.
Oh no, that's your fantasy.
I don't have
The boys are back in town.
I don't have breast cancer. You can get your hands off my boobies.
Hurry up, we're about to call out.
Teachers, I feel violated.
All right. Everybody have a good night.
Welcome back. What, guys? Everybody.
I was like, deuces. He's
Just
like,
go.
welcome back to the 45th Parallel Podcast. We'll call you guys
Just go.
later.
Bye,
Come
guys.
see us. The boys were back in town.